Hello everybody, thank you for watching Nips on Flicks. I'm your host, Jeff Reed. Please smash the like button for us to push this video along so we get more eyes on it, so we can gain more followers, so we can reach our goal of 1,000 subscribers. And this video, we're going to talk about all the DC news that came out this week. And boy, I'm so happy that we waited, because it seemed like every day, it seemed like news after news after news just hit. And you know, this is what's going to happen when they're doing these press tours where they're just going out and all the stuff that's coming out. But we're going to talk about the final Superman trailer. James Gunn had a Entertainment Weekly interview where he talked about a whole bunch of stuff about Phase 1. So we're going to get right into it, and let's go. Let's have some fun. Superman final trailer finally dropped. And now the tickets are on sale. Definitely go out and get your tickets if you want to see this film. But this trailer was absolutely bonkers. This has peak Superman All-Star and Superman Rebirth. I recommend picking up this book so you can understand like the kind of tone that James Gunn is going for his film. And I love about this trailer because it shows the comparison between Lex Luthor and Superman. It shows how Lex Luthor is super sinister, and I absolutely love it. He just does not care. As long as he gets what he wants, he does not care what he has to do. He even tells Superman, look, I'm gonna kill that reporter you with, and hey, who raised you? I'm gonna kill them too. That is absolutely sinister of Lex Luthor, and I love it. He's playing this like evil demon. And you know, this is going to be the Lex Luthor that we really want to see, that we always want to see, who just has this ruthlessness and just does not care. But also show the side of Superman, how his personality is. He actually has a personality in this universe. He actually has that lightheartedness. He'll say a little one quick liners. He tells Lex straight up, like, you know, I'm going to stop you. Whatever you're going to do to me is not going to work. So I love the contrast they're showing, the hope, the light, and the lightheartedness of Superman, and how sinister, ruthless, and how he just does not care. He would do whatever he can do to get the upper hand of Superman, and I absolutely love that. So like I said before, if you haven't read Superman All-Star, Superman Rebirth, I say grab those two books, read them before this movie comes out, so you can understand the tone that James Gunn's going for. And you know, I see the people complaining about, you know, the lightheartedness and the quirkiness and the quick-witted one-lines from Superman. And I have to say, if you read this and you read Rebirth, you're gonna understand why he's acting that way, because that's what he does in these two stories. He's very lighthearted. He's very serious when it's time to be serious, but he also has that lighthearted fun, because you remember, he's bringing up hope, he's bringing up the light, he's trying to make people feel good about themselves. And in the Superman All-Star, like, there's a very contrasting relationship he has with Lex Luthor, and you see like they went through a lot against each other, but they still have a respect level at this point in the story, but you also see that hate is still there. You know, it's good to see the contrast between both characters. But what do you guys think? Did you guys like the new final trailer of Superman, and did you get your tickets? Let me know in the comment section below. James Gunn had his interview posted from the Entertainment Weekly, and he kind of talked about what's going to be going on with the DCU and also with DC Studios as well. And he also talked about some projects that they're actually currently working on. But he said some important things that I felt like was very good to know what exactly what his mindset and what his mind frame, what he wants to do with DC Studios. And one of the things he said that it was very important for him when it comes to the fans is that he just does not want fans to do a lot of homework. He wants people to come in and jump into the universe at any point in time they can, and not feel that they have to do homework. And I think that's important, because that's going to keep people engaged. That's going to bring new people on. It's going to keep the people that is there. You're going to feel like every project feels different. And you don't have to worry about, oh man, I didn't watch all these TV shows, I didn't watch all these movies, man, I'm gonna feel left out when it comes to certain things. No, he really specifically wants anyone to jump in at any time, and I think that's a very good thing to do that, because that just keeps, like I said, it keeps people engaged of the movies and TV shows, so they don't feel left out. And I think that's a smart thing to do. No post-credit scenes. He actually said that he's not going to do post-credit scenes where he doesn't have a plan in place at that time. He doesn't gotta do one just to do it, just to have a character there. And he said he felt kind of pigeonholed and locked into something he wasn't really sure he's gonna do with Guardians of the Galaxy 2 when he introduced Adam Warlock. And he said when he did do Guardians of the Galaxy 3, he really didn't have like a real story fleshed out for him, so he put him in a movie just to put him in there so he doesn't break a promise. He said he's not gonna do that for DC. So if there's a post-credit scene, and is trying to like push the story along, that story is already in place in the works and actually going to be in the next film or another project, something like that. Like they're going to promise what they're going to be doing with that. He also discussed a Superman sequel right now that he's actually writing right now, and he said there will be another character involved in that film, basically sharing the co-lead of that film. And I'm hoping it's world's finest. You know, it's not guaranteed it will be, but that's what I'm hoping it is. And I also think that it'll be a good time to do that. I think by that time we'll have Superman the movie. We still don't know what the slate is, so people need to understand the slate has not came out. We got someone on a slate right now. San Diego Comic-Con is coming out pretty soon, next month. He said he's going to talk about everything DC, so I would not be shocked if he has a slate laid out already. And we're going to see exactly what movie he's talking about when he needs Superman's sequel. And I'm hoping it's world finest. It could be anything. You know, he tagging with Authority. That was a rumor a long time ago. He'd be doing a movie with Authority aftermath of the first Superman movie. So we'll see what the plan is. Cross my fingers that it's world finest. But let me know, guys. What do you guys think in the comment section? Let me know what you think. Do you think it's world finest film, or is there any other project that Superman has done with other characters that you'd like to see? Let me know in the comment section. So we get a new update for Wonder Woman. James Gunn said a new Wonder Woman movie script is being written right now. And it's going to be like kind of the spin-off or whatever is going to be connected to Paradise Island. They said that show is still moving forward. It's moving slow. They're still trying to figure out the script and the story and stuff like that. So that might take some time. However, they're focusing their attention towards Wonder Woman now. And that's one thing I do like about James Gunn. If he sees a project's not working, he'll put that on the side. He's still trying to do brainstorming on here, but he's got something in place. He's going to keep moving forward with that project and try to get that on the books as soon as possible, because once the script is ready, it should release. One thing I like about this is that he said that there's a lot of other projects as well that's on the horizon as well that they're actually currently working on. So when we go to CinemaCon, we're going to get more information about this. And I don't think we're going to get any casting information because we don't know what the process is for the script. But at least he would say, hey, we're working on a Wonder Woman movie. And I'm happy now, because when he did his first announcements of the slate that he announced about 3 years ago, we didn't see any Wonder Woman. I was concerned about that. I was like, where is Wonder Woman? She's part of the Trinity. If you're going to start this DC universe, you're going to need the Trinity there because they're an integral part of the universe. Now we know that we're getting a Wonder Woman movie, and they're in the process of doing that. So that's awesome. I'm happy to see that. Once everything's getting announced, the fun part's gonna be like who the fan casting is going to be. So, but let me know, guys. Are you guys excited to see a new Wonder Woman movie? Are you happy that they're actually working on a script now? Any ideas or anybody you want to play Wonder Woman? Let me know in the comment section below. So we get some Batman 2 news, and James Gunn confirms that we're still getting a Batman 2 movie, that Robert Pattinson is still Batman in this universe. Even though with all those rumors out there, people are saying James Gunn's gonna cancel this thing, he confirms again that Batman 2 is going to happen, and he's basically excited to get the script. And he said he hasn't gotten it yet at the time of this interview. So there was a rumor that Matt Reeves was going to submit the script on Memorial Day weekend. During this interview, he said he hasn't received it yet. Now, we don't know when this interview took place, so we can't just sit there and say, oh man, Matt Reeves still hasn't submitted the script yet. We don't know when this interview was actually done. And, you know, we just got the interview released this week. You know, it takes time once you do an interview to either, you know, write it down or video record it, whatever they did, and to release it. So we don't know when this interview happened. So I want to look into it and say, oh man, Matt Reeves still hasn't submitted his script yet. It's just that we don't know when this interview took place. It could have took a couple of weeks before Memorial Day, and Matt Reeves did submit it. But if he hasn't, that's still kind of concerning. But they still got time, because the pre-production, all that stuff probably won't really start until maybe September, if they're going to shoot like late 2025 or early 2026. So there's a lot of time. You know, we don't need to be panicking yet. We still don't know what's going on with Matt Reeves' health issues as well. So we don't know if he's going to be directing the film or not, but I feel confident if he does, and doesn't anyway, because we got the Penguin, and the Penguin is basically mirrored of what he wanted. He was still the executive producer on it. So we saw what we got with the Penguin, and it felt like it was in the Batman world. So I say don't worry about it. Let's just see what happens. We've still got a whole bunch of time. If it comes to September and we still heard that script wasn't submitted then it's time to panic. But right now, just chill. And we'll take gospel what James Gunn said. He's been defending, saying that he wants this movie, he wants this franchise to happen. So let's let him, keep saying that till the day he says, okay, we got to cancel it. But till then, I'm excited about this. What are you guys thinking? Let me know in the comments. James Gunn even talk about phase 1 or chapter 1, gods and monsters, basically saying that there is a bigger story. The Justice League hasn't been formed yet. And I like that because he's basically taking his time to build the bigger story. Like, he's focusing on the characters and their story, but he's gonna push along the bigger story very slowly to the point where Justice League has to form to fight this big bad. And they're gonna take their time with that, which I think is smart because they're not gonna rush like the previous universe did, which basically they try to rush just to try to catch up to Marvel. No, just take your time. Have your characters have their movies, have their stories, and if you just want to do little hints here and there, trying to push the story, push the story along, that makes sense because you want that build up to the point where when we finally get the Justice League together and they finally find that big bad, it actually means something and it's fun, and you just can't wait to see both ends of the spectrums collide and solve what was going on in chapter 1. So I'm excited about it. It's gonna be kind of cool that we're gonna get, like, this whole thing's called God and Monsters, so I like to see what they're gonna do with it. And it's gonna be a lot of fun, and they're gonna take their time. And I think we're gonna start to see some stuff from Green Lantern, possibly in the Superman sequel movie. If it is World Finest, I can see the bigger picture being pushed down the road a little bit, just trying to gain more momentum to that big Justice League movie. So finally, we're going to talk about the last piece of news, and it's something that I was completely shocked. I did not see this coming, but I should, because it's James Gunn. He loves these weird characters like no one care about anything. Then he does a TV show, a movie about them, and then we fall in love with them. So he's doing a Mr. Miracle adult animation TV series, and I think this is awesome because the actual story they're going to base it on is off the 12 issues that Tom King and Mitch Gerads actually did, and it won awards. It won like the best comic book story of the year. I forgot what year it was, but it won this award. That's how compelling and great this story is. And Tom King is also going to be executive producer and showrunner for the show, so it's awesome that they got him involved as well, so he can help push along the story and make sure that the story fits the 12 issues as well. And the cool thing about this plot is Scott Free, who is Mr. Miracle, he's like known as like the greatest escape artist of the universe, and he just wants to live this perfect life with his warrior wife. And unfortunately, she's from Genesis, he's from Apocalypse. His dad or stepdad is Darkseid, and Darkseid gets his hands on the anti-life equation, so he has to stop his stepfather from destroying the universe and also try to stop this war at the same time. And it's just a great story. It's very dark, it's very sad as well, but it's very, very compelling that they're actually going to be doing this too, because they really say that this is going to be in the DCU or there's going to be Elseworld. But if it is in the DCU, we probably get a first look at a Darkseid, which is cool too. But if it's not, that's awesome as well. That's one thing I do like about James Gunn being the CEO of DC Studios, that we can actually get these one-off stories that has no relationship at all with the continuity of DCU. We can just, have creativity, do whatever we want to do over here on the Elseworld and have nothing affected at all. So I think that's absolutely awesome. But let me know, you guys know who Mr. Miracle is? Are you excited about this? Just let me know in the comment section below. And let me know what else, like what you guys think about the news about this week. Are you guys excited about this DC stuff? I feel like they're finally trying to get things moving. I think San Diego Comic-Con, we're going to get a lot of information about what's in production, what's being written, stuff like that. We get more information about the slate. So I'm super excited about that. But let me know your comments below, and let's see what they do. I'm excited. I'm super excited for Superman. I'm excited for Supergirl, Green Lanterns, and Clayface as well. So there's a lot of projects that is coming out with the next couple of years. I'm super excited for. But thanks for watching Nibbles and Flicks, and I'll see you next video. Take care. Goodbye.